It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Tuesday, the 15th of October. I'm Michael Groff. After 21 consecutive days of breaking a record high temperature here in Phoenix, we'll finally see that streak come to an end today. And not only that, but afternoon highs will be sub-triple digits. Finally, we expect highs in the mid-90s this afternoon, a continued downtrend in temperatures later this week, and a big change in the weather by Friday and Saturday, where afternoon highs will be around 25 degrees cooler than that which we experienced yesterday. And along with that, we have some rain chances to talk about as well. So let's dive on in here. The almanac from yesterday, 103 degrees, the afternoon high. Yes, that was a record, 21 in a row. 75 the morning low. That was not quite a record warm low temperature for the date. Missed that by a degree. 90 and 66 are the averages for this time of year. And the total for the year now, 142 days with a high temperature at or above 100 degrees, but hopefully that was the last one of the year. I'm not guaranteeing that. No, you will not get me to fall for that. But in all probability, that was the last 100-degree day and the last record that we'll break, at least for a while. As we take a look outside right now, just after 11 a.m., sunny sky, 88 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point 35, humidity 15%. The winds are calm and the barometer is steady. All right, checking the water vapor satellite view, the upper level look here. We've got this little low pressure area that's passing by across northern Arizona and southern Utah. This feature may bring some isolated showers and thunderstorms to the Four Corners region, but in terms of our weather, it will have very little consequence other than to bring slightly lower temperatures today. That's what's going to keep us below the triple digits and out of record territory. Otherwise, high pressure remains in control for now out here in the west. There's a deep trough coming down, of course, in the eastern part of the country, and that's brought in a good taste of fall air all the way down into the deep south. And check it out, the watch warning map. We've got frost and freeze advisories here from Kansas and Nebraska eastward all the way through the Midwest and the Great Lakes states. Yeah, that's fall for you. Now for us, nothing really to worry about right now. Convective outlook for today. We've got no organized severe weather, but again, some thunder around the Four Corners region, parts of northern Arizona. And again, it will be isolated in nature and probably not produce anything meaningful in terms of rainfall, but there could be just that stray shower or thunderstorm up that way. All right, as we check the tropics in the Atlantic Basin, we've got one wave out there in the central Atlantic. It's getting a little bit better organized, and the National Hurricane Center has keyed in on this with a 60% chance of developing over the next 7 days into a tropical depression or storm, and also a potential for an area of disturbed weather in the Southwest Caribbean. So let's take a look at that central Atlantic wave. This is Invest 94L, and the tropical model set, the ATCF. Pretty good agreement here, bringing it to the west toward the Lesser Antilles, Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, Cuba. Now it's going to be encountering a few mitigating factors for it to develop, including drier air, some shear, and if it tracks as advertised here, it would take it over these islands, these mountainous islands, and that would tend to shear it apart or keep it very weak. So at this point, we're not overly concerned with development. Same story here for the European ensemble. You got 51 members, and quite a few of them don't even develop this at all. And the ones that do, well, they don't keep it around for long. Most of them have it kind of falling apart. Now, GFS Ensemble is a similar story. Yes, there are some models that keep it held together and maybe move it into the Western Caribbean or have it curve a little bit further to the north. But boy, right now, this is not a clear signal of a system that's going to get well organized and develop into a hurricane. But of course, what are we going to tell you here? It's hurricane season. And any system like this still has to be watched very carefully. So we don't want to completely dismiss this or write this off right now. No letting our guard down. We're just not too concerned about it at this moment. All right, getting it back closer to home here, the precipitation outlook. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, generally under 1/4 of an inch. Could see quite a bit more than that across northern and eastern Arizona, the higher terrain, of course, and that is associated with this trough and this eventual closed low that's going to drop on into the region. And so what's going on with that? What's happening with our weather pattern? We'll examine that in more detail as we take a look at modeling right now. Here we go. This is the GFS. It's the 12Z run, and it's valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Trough for the east. Plenty of cool air being brought on down there. Good taste of fall for us. High pressure still in control, but this weak little wave passing through the Four Corners region. So what it means for us down at the surface for the rest of the day today, sunny sky here in the valley, high temperatures mid-90s. So that will put an end to our record-breaking heat as well as our 100-degree temperatures. Now for tonight, clear sky, lows upper 60s to mid-70s, and then tomorrow it's more of the same. We've got sunny sky, highs mid-90s. As we go to Thursday, we've got a trough that's deepening out there to the north and west of us over the Great Basin. But for the day on Thursday, again, mostly sunny sky, high temperatures, upper 80s and low 90s. We'll see a continued downtrend in temperatures and some breezes at times, especially in the afternoon. Now by Thursday night, as that low continues to deepen, drop southward and close off into an upper low, we might see a shower develop after midnight, Thursday night into Friday morning. And then Friday, this system kind of drops on in, deepens rapidly across the southwest. Much cooler air will settle on in. Friday is going to feel quite a bit different. First, mostly cloudy sky. Scattered to numerous showers and isolated thunderstorms will be around with this feature as well. And again, the majority of the precipitation probably across northern Arizona, but a decent chance we'll get some rain here in the southern part of the state. Now, it's not going to be widespread heavy rain by any means, but showers could become likely, especially midday afternoon with some isolated thunderstorms. High temperatures, get ready for it. Mid-70s to about 80. Yeah, breezy to windy conditions at times, especially across northern Arizona. We'll continue with a slight chance of showers into Friday night. And then Saturday, waking up to lows in the upper 40s to mid-50s. There might be an isolated shower around in the morning too. Then for the rest of the day, highs mid-70s with mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky. That might feel actually kind of cold compared to where it's been. I mean, such a dramatic drop in temperatures, but it's going to be a gorgeous weekend. Sunday, that low is going to begin to lift out of here, so we'll warm it up a little bit. Highs back to around 80, maybe the low 80s with sunny sky. Monday, high pressure builds back in, so a bit more of a reality check with highs getting back toward the upper 80s. And then a week from today, this is Tuesday, the 22nd. Got high pressure in control here. Temperatures will probably be back toward the low 90s or so. And going out 10 days, this is Thursday, the 24th. Troughing lining up over the Pacific Northwest, a southwesterly flow in here. High temperatures would still probably be a little bit above average, low 90s or so, warm and dry conditions. All right, checking out rainfall for Phoenix. This is off the GFS Ensemble out through the 29th of October. And the mean remains about 1,500ths or just under 1,500ths of an inch. The European Ensemble, a little bit more bullish, just under 1/4 of an inch, but overall, not significant precipitation expected. But the Friday time period is at least when we'll see our first measurable rain in quite a while. Temperatures off the national blend of models, that looks pretty nice for Friday and Saturday and even Sunday. A gorgeous weekend once again in lows. Again, this is the mid-city, could be dropping into the 50s, and that means the rest of us could see, well, at least the coldest spots, upper 40s, low 50s. Open those doors and windows. Now, next week, yeah, we see mid-90s coming back into this, and so, yeah, I know it's not over. We're not done with 90s yet. I do think we're done with the hundreds, though. All right, I hope. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, then be sure to click that thanks icon below the video and make those monetary contributions to us, or you can donate directly via PayPal. groffshow@gmail.com is the PayPal address. It's groffshow@gmail.com for PayPal. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name. It's called Sweet Child Arizona. Talking about my Michelle, check her out. Check out her videos. Check out everything Michelle related, linked up down in the description. And of course, our streaming station. That's kind of Michelle and Mike related. It is linked up there as well. What do we do on that station? Well, we play a lot of music, have a lot of fun with it, but the best way for you to figure it out is just to go and listen. That's what we'd like you to do. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, all of your continued support. It is so greatly appreciated. Please be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there, and have yourselves a beautiful rest of your Tuesday.